Chapter 25. Friendship. Beware of giving false advice. Do not place your own needs above those of others. Do not consider yourself the best advisor, and do not constrain others with your actions. Let everyone be the best in their own place. Do not position yourself as a rival. Let an open heart and open thoughts guide you. Establish friendly relationships with those who consider themselves equals to you, without any benefit, flattery, harsh words, or envy. Relationships arise between those who have the same path ahead of them. For example, those who value justice will find justice, those who value calculation will find accounting. Enter into friendships cautiously, and do not open yourself up to everyone. Do not argue or insist on your own view, this is an obstacle to friendship. Separate yourself from arrogance and do not place yourself as a judge. Over time, true friendship tests strength and sets for new snares. Through friendship, exchange happens. As much as one knows, so much does the other. When all this is revealed, it becomes clear whom you resemble your friend. I will add separately that in the very last person, abandoned by everyone, there is something that ties them to the earth. These are their friends. Friendship does not depend on family or destiny. How a person chooses a friend is their own freedom. Those who find their own plan will be united. How one friend finds another is the human plan. Long-lasting friendships mix energies, elevate light, reveal what others could not, and strengthen with double force. According to their own reasoning, a person approaches their friend, and according to their own reasoning, they have a conversation with them. Some have a friend for life, and some get tired of their friends. Everyone has their own path of development, and rarely does someone not have a friend. I say that a friend is the light with which you raise your flow, and which raises the light in your friend. Belonging to a friend places you above the lonely, above the family person who has no family happiness, above the one waiting for clarity and seeking light in books. And above those who, in their haste, have no friends, above those who spend their days at work, above the happiness found in love, above the happiness of being first, and above the happiness of making others do what you want. And above your own false opinions, and above the shepherd who leads the sheep wrongly, and above the saint who enlightened the wrong, and above the genius who could not find a friend, and above passion, and above pleasure, and above superiority, and above vengeance. For friendship is coupleship, it is a double, it is a reflection, it is an amplification. It is exchange, and help, and development, and understanding. It has no greed, and no envy. Friend rejoices at your success. Rest with a friend seems like pleasure, conversations become understanding, seeing him brings contentment, and hearing him is salvation. So it is, whoever finds a friend or friends, believes, argues, and supports, I assign them a double family. By the double family, I divide misfortunes and joys, and divide deeds into two lineages. By your advice, if your friend has failed, I reward both of you with the same result. By your advice, if your friend has succeeded, I divide the reward between both. If I congratulate both, and if I punish both. It is rare that someone has given his life for a friend. For the one who has given his life for a friend, I dress him in white clothes. I assign him a high rank, a righteous rank, a joyful rank, and a well-ordered rank in his 3 generations. By the next coming, I will award him with special love. In that love, he will meet his couple, and in that couple, he will recognize his friend. I will establish a measure for him as family happiness and he will have no other concerns. For they have transformed his human qualities into divine acquisitions. For all those who have shown themselves in friendship and were righteous in friendship, I will appoint a high flight together. How many times there have been, and how many there will be, yet you will meet your friend again. Again, through him, you will raise yourself, and you will see yourself through him, and realize, and guess that the hand of God has brought you together again. If you prove your loyalty to your friend once more, I will measure you by a special measure. I will raise your consciousness and direct your asta, and awake you when your friend, whom you saved, comes. You will be equal, and the flame will not burn you, nor divide you. I find friendship pleasing and delightful, where I see equality, where I see a couple, and the rise of my light. I consider everything where you have led, and where you were led. I place your names in a home, where you will be together and equal. I will rearrange the generations so that, for future arrivals, you may have each other's help. I bind your names together as a couple, and I call you a couple. Where strength will manifest, I bind it with one thread. If you have not found a couple for yourself, I will exchange it for your friend. You will appear as one entity within my boundaries, and you will return as one entity once more. I weave my thread, and I prove that you are bound by the power of love, and drawn together by the power of love, and I do not break, but unite. From friendly love, a lineage will emerge that is appointed to a high rank. There are no weak and slothful in my name. From those who lead a new lineage from friendship, I bind the destiny of kings, because they set themselves to serve their people. I place this thread on the kings, I leave them a royal home, and they have no couple, but they believe in their cause, in the salvation of people, in leadership, and they bestow gifts upon others in a royal manner. They know their honor, for in friendly love, honor is above all. Trust is the foundation of friendship. Above all that exists, friendship is higher, and above all, truth.